we're going to make a George and a Pepper firefighter. So I'm taking some yellow for the body. We're just going to roll it and then try and make it a little bit cone shaped, like that. And we're just going to flatten it off on the top a little bit. And then you want to do the same for George with a smaller body. Now we're going to put them both aligned down the front, just using a knife. Then we're going to take some white fondant I'm going to roll it out nice and thin. I'm just going to cut a thin strip from that. In fact, and we'll cut two while we've got it rolled out, then there's one for each of them. And we're just going to put a small amount of water on the bottom of each body where we're going to stick the white strip. So we're going to start from here, and I'm going to wrap it round like so. And then what I'm going to do is put a cut there, take that a little bit off, and then I'm going to cut that one there where it meets. Just tuck that in like that. So repeat the same for George. I'm going to give them some buttons using some black fondant. So you're just going to take a really small amount and create a little ball which we'll put on for a button. And we're going to put 3 of these on each one. Try and keep them similar in size if you can. And again, we're going to do the same again for George. And I'm only giving George one button, just making sure that the bodies aren't too tall. I'm just imprinting them in the top so that when we put the head on, it'll fit in that little cavity that we've created. So just taking a bit more black, we're going to give them some boots. So we're just going to roll it like that and just turn it over to create a little boot. Then you're going to just stick it to the body. So we're going to give them some arms now. Because they've got firefighters outfits on, we're going to make them in yellow. So we're just going to roll some yellow. Like so. And they don't have very long arms. I'm going to stick it onto their body like so. One at either side. And we'll add the hands in a minute. I'm taking some pink. We're going to just create some tiny little hands. So I'm just going to squash them slightly. And I'm just going to put 2 slits in to create a hand shape. Then we're going to stick those on at the bottom of each arm. Now we're going to make them some heads. Just going to take some off to save for their ears. And I'm going to divide it so that one half is a little bit bigger than the other. I'm just going to roll them into balls to check. I might put a little bit more in that one. And what we're going to do, start with a ball, and we're just going to press our finger in to create a bit of a snout, like that, flattening the end. So that's one done for George. And we'll just repeat the same for Pepper. And I think what we'll do is we'll have the heads both facing different ways so that they can be looking at each other. And I'm just going to use this tool to give them a mouth. You can just do it freehand. And I'm going to pop a mouth in about there. Same on this one. And I'm going to give them some rosy cheeks. So flatten down your circle of pink, a darker pink than you've used for the heads, and just stick that on there like so. What we're going to do is give them some nostrils. I'm just going to use the bottom end of my paintbrush. You can use a cocktail stick or a modelling tool if you prefer. I'm just going to bend the nose ever so slightly that way. And then we'll stick the heads on, and we're literally just going to use a little bit of water on the tops of the bodies. Now they're a bit difficult to move around at the moment because they're a little bit wet still. And you're just going to put those in the crevices that you've made, if I don't drop it. Like so. And then we're going to add them some eyes and ears. So for the ears, we're going to put a couple of indentations in with the bottom of our paintbrush. I'm just going to add a bit of water in those bits, just to help them stick. You're going to start with a ball that you roll like that, and you're just going to slot it into the hole that you've made. So I'm just going to move it around a little bit so I can see where to stick the eyes. So 2 balls, I'm just going to flatten them a little bit. Again, a little bit of water on the face where you want the eyes to go. And we're just going to stick those on. just going to add 2 little black dots. Now I'm hoping these are alright because I can't really see them properly from my angle. If you prefer, you can roll up some fondant and put it in. Now if you decide you would like them with a firefighter's hat on, then you won't need to put the ears on, but we can take ears off one if we want. So you're just going to flatten out some yellow that we're going to use for the hat. And we're just going to roll the ball, maybe a little bit bigger. What I'm going to do is just cut that ball, not in half, but slightly bigger than half. And I'm going to attach that to there, just using a bit of water, like so. And what we're going to do then is we're just going to squash that down a little bit. And we're going to cut a triangle. Like that, and that's going to go on the front of Pepper's helmet. On there like so. And then we're just going to give her a little emblem for the front, and again we're going to cut a bit of a triangle shape. And we're going to round it off a little bit. And using a little bit of water, we're just going to stick it to the front of the helmet there. Now they are just very basic, these ones. And if you do want to add it, just take off the ears and pop it on the head, just with a little bit of water, like that. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the videos, and pop over to my Facebook page for another look at my cakes. Thanks.
If you liked this video and would like to see more, please click on the images of the other videos suggested. Also, please do subscribe to my channel using the button at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. You can also visit my cake website and my Facebook page to see more cakes and ideas.